everyone, and welcome back to 10 Happy Things. I thought I would make an evening podcast this time, something I never normally do, so I'm not sure how the light's going to be, but I thought we'd give it a bit of a go and see how we get on. I hope you're well. It's just the start of August, but I've got lots to tell you, so I thought I'd make a podcast a bit earlier this month. I have started a podcast. I'd love you to come and have a listen to it. It's called Emotionally Healthy Kids. You can get it on Spotify or on Anchor or on Overcast and various other places. It'll be on iTunes soon as well, so I'll drop a link below. But basically each week I'll look at a different aspect of emotional health and what we as parents can do to support our kids through that. So yeah, it was loads of fun. I was quite scared of all the technical side of things, but I found an easy way to do it on my phone and managed to bypass all of that technologically tricky stuff. So that was a relief, I tell you. What else have I been up to? Well, I've been doing quite a bit of reading. I have just read this book, The Lost Love Song, which my dear friend Ruth sent me from Tasmania, and I haven't read a book in a long while that has made me cry quite so much as this book. It's about a love song that never got finished and had to find its way to its end. It was rather beautiful, and it contains some lovely poems written by my friend Ruth's husband, Young Dawkins, who is a well-known beat poet. But I wanted to read you this one because I think it's really gorgeous. It's called Turning. Some say the sea wept when Icarus fell, a billowing keen of grief, and still the idea of flight remained. Strange that to be found we must first be lost, the sun every day rising somewhere, turning the tide of night. Made me cry. There you go. So that was a beautiful book. I bought a couple of new books because shielding was finally over this weekend. Hooray! And I got to go out. I went first of all to a coffee shop and then to my beloved bookshops, and I treated myself to two books. One's called The Most Fun We Ever Had, which just looked like a fun summer read, and the next one's called The Flat Share, about two people that share a flat. One has a job that works at night, one works during the day, so they never actually meet. They just share a bed but don't meet, which is sound a lot of fun. So a bit of nice light reading. And then also my daughter and I have been obsessed with watching Death in Paradise, all the past series, so we bought the books now. We're a little bit of continuation because we finished it. Isn't it awful when you get to the end of a series? It can be quite gutting, can't it? Though I have to say, we're watching the Gilmore Girls, which I've watched before, and we've watched all the series through, and we've come to the last bit, Year in the Life, and we're not that bothered about watching them because they're not that great, which is a bit of a shame because we loved it. Yeah, been out and about, as I say. Just been out for dinner, hence I'm a bit dressed up for my vlog today. I know I'm not normally, but yeah, just been out for dinner because today or yesterday marked the start of the government's Eat Out to Help Out campaign, where you can get 50% off food Monday through to Wednesday to help restaurants really through this time. So we've just been out to Yumacha's, which is a lovely Asian tapas bar, and had an early evening meal out, which was very nice. I'm wearing my mask. Do you want to see my mask? Everyone's got great masks, haven't they? I have to say, I could not have had just a plain one. This is mine, look. Check it out. See the little cherries? I rather like it. I know they're not fashion statements, but I have to say, I did have to have a pretty mask. That one is from Waterstones, if you fancy a cherry mask. So what else have I got to tell you? Oh yeah, I went on the radio last weekend, Radio Nottingham, and I've not been on for quite a while. Used to do it quite regularly, and I haven't been on for a while. So I was pretty nervous, I have to tell you. I've been asked to contribute to a news programme, and I had to come up with 3 things I'd seen on the news that I wanted to talk about. So I talked about Princess Beatrice's wedding dress, the fact she borrowed her granny's dress, which I thought was endearing and sweet and really fitting with the times. Actually, I thought it was lovely. She looked so beautiful, really like a proper princess. She looked lovely, and I thought it was lovely she wore a pre-loved dress, just gorgeous. And I talked about anxiety amongst kids and how Childline have reported a 40% increase in kids' anxieties, and calls from kids due to anxieties and stress and worries during lockdown. 40% is a huge increase in calls, and that's from under 11-year-olds, which is worrying. So I talked about that. And what else did I talk about? Oh, the government's obesity project, is that the right word? Yeah, them tackling obesity, and about how Boris had lost a stone in weight, and your chances of being very ill with coronavirus go up significantly if you're overweight, and your chance of dying from coronavirus goes up significantly if you're overweight. So we talked about that and what that means for people. And yeah, that was it. And do you know, it was fine. It was on for about an hour, and it was absolutely fine. But I was absolutely terrified because I've not done it for so long. I was right out my comfort zone. So yeah, I got a new book, I've probably told you, coming out in September, Create Your Own Calm, and it came out as an ebook last week. So that's exciting. The paperback version will be out in September, but the ebook's out now. So I started to do bits of publicity around it, hence going on the radio, and I've written a couple of articles for some parenting magazines and stuff. So that's exciting, but it is summer. So the focus of my time and attention is on my kids, and we're going to have some days out. I took us all off on a day out of the weekend. I completely got it wrong. I got the wrong place. It was meant to be, I can't even remember what it's called now, but something on the Wolds, and it should have been something on Normanton on the Wolds I took us to, and the place we meant to have gone to was Normanton on Soar. It's quite a different place. So that was a bit of a bodge, actually. But we're going to try again, and we're going to head to Thorpe Park, I think, next weekend, because I have this yearning, this absolute yearning to paddle in a stream. And it's meant to be really hot at the weekend, so that's what we're going to do. That's what it's about, really, just lots of little day trips and local things, and lots of seeing friends and stuff, and catching up with hairdressers and dentists. I'm quite sure, you see, not sure what I think about it yet, but my hair was in pretty bad condition. I've not had it cut for a long while, so yeah, I've got shortest hair I've had in years and years and years. I'm not going to keep it this way. I'm going to get it back in good condition and let it grow long. But yeah, for now I have short hair. Let me know if you like it, because I'm a bit like about it. Anyway, I hope you're okay, and it's lovely to catch up with you and tell you about what's going on here. Take care.